story begins in the beautiful, sun-drenched landscapes of Corsica. Two longtime friends, Antoine and Laurent, arrive at an old family estate to spend their summer holidays. They aren't alone, as they've brought along their teenage daughters, Antoine's daughter Marie and Laurent's daughter Luna. From the start, there is tension in the air. Antoine is annoyed by childhood stories, prompting the girls to tune out their fathers with headphones. When they reach the house, the girls are immediately miserable. Marie is terrified by a creepy boar's head mounted on the wall, and Luna is devastated to find there is absolutely no cell service. Laurent tries to play the cool dad, telling them to ditch their stereotypical thoughts and appreciate the forest, the wild boars, and the unpolluted beach. However, the house is a mess, covered in dust and filled with outdated furniture. Things go from bad to worse when the girls find a dead mouse on the floor, forcing Laurent to promise he'll buy poison to handle the infestation. While exploring the grounds, Antoine visits his father's grave. He tries to call his wife, but she doesn't answer, so he leaves a frustrated message. When he returns, he mentions the call to Luna, who realizes the only spot with a signal is near the graveyard. The girls rush to the grave just so they can update their Facebook statuses and message boys. We quickly see the contrast between the two fathers. Antoine is conservative and strict, while Laurent is modern and laid back. After some begging, the dads allow the girls to go out with friends, provided they take a taxi and return by midnight. As they prepare, Luna reveals her preference in men. She finds boys her own age, like their friend Romain, immature and boring because they only care about drugs and video games. Luna admits she is attracted to smart, mature gentlemen. That evening, while the girls are out, Antoine and Laurent play beach ball to pass the time. Laurent opens up about the loneliness he feels after his divorce, and Antoine encourages him to find someone new. Meanwhile, the girls ignore the midnight curfew, get drunk at a club, and eventually roll up to the house on a scooter with boys. Antoine is furious and starts shouting, but Laurent steps in to de-escalate the situation, sending the girls to bed. The next day, the group goes trekking at a spot called Lover's Fall. During a steep descent, the guide tells them to pair up, and Luna quickly chooses Laurent. When she gets scared during the climb, Laurent comforts her with a hug. This moment of protection triggers something in Luna. She begins to fall in love with Laurent's maturity and kindness. Later, while Antoine is distracted on the phone, Luna seizes a moment to deliberately expose herself to Laurent. He is visibly uncomfortable and keeps his eyes downcast, sensing a shift in the atmosphere. That night, the group heads to a beach party. Antoine has a crush on a girl at a food stand and wants to pursue her, so he agrees to let the girls party as long as Laurent watches over them. At the bar, Laurent starts flirting with an attractive woman. Luna becomes intensely jealous and complains to Marie, calling the woman unattractive and old. To ruin Laurent's chances, Luna interrupts them and successfully drives the woman away. With the date ruined, Luna and Laurent end up dancing together. Eventually, Marie slips away with a boyfriend, and Antoine is back home fruitlessly chasing wild boars out of the garden. Down on the moonlit beach, Luna encouraged Laurent to go for a swim. He's hesitant because of the cold water, but Luna strips naked and dives in. She playfully provokes him, trying to pull off his boxers. Though he initially pushes her away, Luna jumps on him and kisses him passionately. She briefly apologizes, blaming her parents' divorce for making her crazy, but then she kisses him again. Overwhelmed by the moment and the girl's persistence, Laurent loses his resolve, and the two give in to their emotions. When they finally return to the house, they find Antoine still trying to hunt a boar. Laurent lies about Marie's whereabouts to cover for her, and Luna boldly kisses both men goodnight before heading to her room. Antoine is left standing there, looking surprised by the sudden change in his daughter's affection. The morning after their secret encounter, Laurent is already filled with regret. When Luna tries to kiss him, he stops her immediately, insisting that what happened was a terrible mistake and nothing more. However, the secret doesn't stay hidden for long. At breakfast, Marie is stunned to see Luna casually wearing Laurent's boxers. She instantly realizes what her best friend and her father did the night before, and she begins staring at Laurent with a mixture of shock and disgust. Tensions rise as the two fathers head to the market to buy an electric fence to keep the wild boars out of their garden. In the afternoon, they relax at the beach. While Antoine is distracted reading a brochure, Luna boldly asks Laurent to apply moisturizer to her back, using the moment to touch him provocatively. Panicked and desperate to escape the situation, Laurent dives into the sea, but Luna follows him. He tries to explain that their night together was meaningless, but Luna isn't backing down. Meanwhile, Marie is fed up with the love drama, snapping at the dads for spending all their time staring at women in bikinis. Later that evening, Laurent tries to confess the truth to Antoine while they install the electric fence. He's on the verge of admitting everything, but Antoine unknowingly interrupts him and changes the subject. The situation spirals out of control when Luna sneaks into Laurent's room that night. He tries to kick her out, but she blackmails him, threatening to tell her father everything if he doesn't let her stay. In the morning, she refuses to leave until he says the words, "I love you." He reluctantly says it just to get her out, but Marie catches her leaving the room. Marie is furious, but Luna insists she is truly in love with Laurent. The girls' friendship begins to crumble, leading to a heated argument that results in Marie sleeping on the couch. When Antoine asks why she's there, Marie gives him a rude reply, prompting Laurent to snap and demand she show some manners. Antoine remains the only person completely oblivious to the affair happening under his nose. He even suggests they all go on a trip together, but Laurent, terrified of being alone with Luna, refuses. During a card game, Marie decides to stir the pot by suggesting Laurent invite his ex-girlfriend, Amandine. He agrees, which sends Luna into a jealous rage. And when Laurent finds her, she tries to kiss him again. This time he pushes her away and insults her, leaving her heartbroken. The next day, Luna goes to her father, Antoine, crying that an older man has broken her heart. Antoine goes absolutely ballistic. He swears to find and kill the man who messed with his daughter. Ironically, he asks Laurent to help him track down the mystery lover. Marie hints that the answers are in Luna's phone. So while Luna is playing paddleball, Antoine steals her phone to check her call history. Laurent watches in pure agony. Antoine mistakenly identifies a local DJ as the culprit. That night, they go to a club where Antoine follows the DJ into the restroom and beats him violently. Laurent has to pull his friend away before he does serious damage. Back at the house, Antoine hears a noise in the garden and, thinking it's a boar, ends up accidentally shooting the neighbor's dog. They bury the animal in a panic and go to sleep. The next morning, after a failed hunting trip with the neighbor, Laurent can't take the lies anymore. He turns to Antoine and confesses, "The person you are looking for is me." Antoine's reaction is instant and violent. He begins hitting his best friend in a blind rage. While the fathers fight, Luna finally apologizes to Marie, admitting she was the one who pursued. Antoine returns home alone and finds a note saying the girls have gone to a party. Laurent returns shortly after and immediately starts packing his bags to leave. When the girls finally arrive home, Antoine is sitting silently in the garden, the weight of the wild moment hanging over all of them. Their lives and friendships are changed forever. If you like this video, like, comment, share, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss the next recap.